Oh, welcome back to North Burleigh Beach here. The summer of surf continues, and I'm just trying to get the heart rate down. It's been some fantastic racing so far, Josh, and set to continue here with the Open Female Surf Race Final.
We've seen some of the most exciting racing of the whole summer of surf today, and I think it'll continue here with the female surf race and a red-hot cracking field. The three at the top, the three stars from Northcliffe so far, Harriet Brown, Rebecca Creedy, Laura McGrone, they'll be three to watch. And the two at the bottom there, this Northcliffe club is just so strong, especially in the surf race. We've seen them win a lot of surf team titles over the years, and I expect it to be more of the same here, Kurt.
Well, gun goes, here they go. Just a little bit of footsie there to get going. Some waiting, keep your legs, and then into the duck diving. But Josh, gee, we've got some great feedback over the last week, especially from that last round here at North Burleigh. They love the surf races. They've really gone up another notch, especially with that Summer of Surf final on the horizon, and also state and Aussie titles just around the corner.
Oh, it's that time of the year, Kurt. All the clubs are gearing up and all the competitors are gearing up. It's the business end of the season, and we saw that in the surf races last time round where the big guns started to come out, and it's more of the same here. The guys are going to start fighting for team positions in taplins, in swim teams, in all the events we'll see at our season-ending Aussie titles. But more importantly, we've got the Summer of Surf final coming up, and these guys are desperate for points to get into that final and get a shot at the title.
So here we go, just a small and select field here, but the quality is high, and straight away to the front, it looks like a Noosa Heads cap stroking away strongly. And who have you got for us there?
Alexandra Nolan out in front. We've seen her do so well all summer of surf. We saw her win a round earlier on, and she got out in front, but she's starting to be swamped now by those Northcliffe caps, the white cap, maroon star. We've seen it so often on so many competitors' heads all summer long. They've really swamped the girls here as they head out. And one of the difficulties is going to be here, Kurt, is that glare coming off the water. We can see just how bright it is, and these girls will be struggling to look up and find the cans with that sun in the background. So there's a real key to wearing those dark goggles on a day like today and being able to get yourself around the cans so well. And we can see it at the moment. The girls have split up. A couple of the girls on the right look like they're just going the wrong direction. The more experienced girls, that looks like Harriet Brown, Rebecca Creedy, they're going straight to the can, and they're not swimming as far as their other competitors.
I guess the first big difference that we'll notice here in surf races, some wear goggles, some don't. How does it work, and what's the pros and cons for wearing goggles? Obviously the stillwater swimmers love it, but you always wore goggles in yours. I wore goggles, but a lot of competitors don't.
Yeah, it's personal preference when it comes down to it. It's what you're used to. We see the likes of Kai Hurst, Courtney Hancock, Shannon Eckstein, Matt Poole. They don't wear goggles. They like to be able to not have that restrictiveness around their eyes and be able to get through waves, and they don't want them to wash off. But you tend to see a lot of the pool swimmers, a lot of the guys that spend a lot of time in the pool wearing them out here, and just to make sure that they can see, keep that salt water out of their eyes. And yeah, it comes down to personal preference. But you know what's funny, when it gets to that Australian final, 99 times out of 100 you see guys wearing goggles. Even the likes of Kai Hurst wore them last year to win his 10th Australian surf race title. And we'll have to have a look at what the girls choose to do on the way in, but it's all Northcliffe out in front at the moment with I think that's Rebecca Pegg there from Maroochydore.
Yeah, it must be really hard. Rebecca Pegg caught right in the middle of a Northcliffe sandwich, and they're all in there. Maybe the long arms of Harriet Brown turns in front. Really hard to distinguish. No doubt Rebecca Creedy will be close as well. They've got so many great swimmers. Laura McGlone's in there, Eliza Smith. We saw young Laura Taylor as well, a youngster. She won the under-17 surf race earlier today as well. So they've got a whole host of not just experience, but young guns on the rise.
Yeah, it's difficult when you're in this kind of situation with your other club members, because you're trying to give them room, but make sure you get the best line in there. And we saw a couple of the girls start to spread out now, find their own water, and really push for home. And it's such a long swim here today, Kurt, with that second string of cans that you're required to do in the surf race, that these girls, these more experienced girls, have come to the front. And then a couple of the pool swimmers, Rebecca Pegg and Laura Taylor there, they've got experience in the pool. They'll have the endurance to come home hard. It'll just come down to surf skills as we get back into the break.
Well, I get a lot of questions about why do they swim around that second string there, and I guess most of it's for safety reasons. Back in the day, they used to just swim the string in front, but now it makes that turn a little bit more comfortable, not so violent, and especially, I guess, a little less violent as well when you've got 4 or 5 clubmates right alongside you.
Yeah, it's supposed to spread them out, but as we look here, they're still all jammed up as a wave comes through. It just looks like it's going to fill up too much. They're not going to get down that one, maybe the next one. So it's supposed to spread them out, Kurt, but it hasn't done that. It's 5 in a row there, 4 Northcliffe, 1 Maroochydore, and I think there's a couple of Currumbin and a few more Northcliffe coming up to join them there. So there's 8 or 9 9 girls still in the mix here as we hit the wave area.
Oh, commentator's nightmare here. Pink vests and Northcliffe caps are the order of the day here in this open women's surf race as they start to emerge into this wave zone. Who is going to come out of the water in front? I've never seen a surf race like this in my life. There's 4 or 5 right alongside each other, just all staring each other down, and just no one seems like they want to take up the running.
Yeah, no one wants to go to the front. No one wants to take the lead. So it's whoever really pushes at this point is going to get that advantage. And it could make the difference once they get into that shallow water and the waves start to come. It looks like Lara Moses there in the yellow cap on the bottom of the screen from Newport. She's starting to swim up into that group as well. But it's just all Northcliffe caps out in front at the moment. And these girls are doing such a great job. They're going to be hard to beat when it comes to the Aussie titles in that surf team.
Oh, they're training partners, they're teammates, but this is the time. All bets are off. All bets are off. It's time to go. This is an individual surf race now, and there's a victory on the line. You can just sense a little bit of action now.
It looks like Laura
who is
Taylor
that?
there out in front. She's just pushed a little
wave
gap.
maybe.
She'll try and go down and pushing, and she's over
Yes,
the top. She
yes.
made that move. The moment you said it, she made the move, and it's paid off for her here.
Oh, body surfing now for the youngster. She can see now. Oh, Jack Fest, they're all on. Oh, great shots underneath, trying to hold on through that white water. And looks like Laura Taylor up, duck diving in now, getting in the wade. And the youngster that won the under-17 surf race earlier today has stepped it up to the opens for the first time to take her maiden victory. Laura Taylor and the Northcliffe Surf Team Factory continue to produce. Here we go, really tight battle for the minor placings. Oh, on the line, Rebecca Creedy and Harriet Brown. Oh, the future looks bright here. The teenage sensation, Laura Taylor of Northcliffe, has really stuck her hand up to be counted with a huge victory here at North Burleigh, ahead of her Northcliffe club mates in Rebecca Creedy and Harriet Brown. Really some incredible swimmers in this field as well. Plenty of confidence to build towards the Australian titles. Rebecca Pegg in there from Maroochydore. More great Northcliffe competitors, Eliza Smith and Greta Peterson. And finishing off there, Laura McGlone and Natalie Pete of the Currumbin Vikings.
I'm here with the women's surf race winner, Laura Taylor. You're only 15 and you showed the older girls how it's done.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty tough though, like racing up in an open event compared to under 17. So it was a good experience though, so yeah.
It was a very long way. How good did that feel to get the wave at the end there and run up the beach for the victory?
It felt like a relief because it's like so hard to get in without a wave, and just to come through, like to catch that wave by myself and then run up the beach. It's pretty good.
Congratulations, winner of the surf race.
Thank you.